Sparrow, probably one of my favorite rangers in all of Paragon, has had a rough time with the Monolith patch. She is often the reason for Q dodges, and she does plenty of damage. That's not the problem. The problem lies with her main design. However, if you build her a certain way, she can still deal massive amounts of damage in a short period of time, and often surprise even the people that are least expecting her. Shred and Dead version 2 is what you need to succeed with Sparrow. To start off the build, we go with a Hunter's Drink. We then go with strike tokens, 2 of them to start off the game. Unless your support isn't bringing a ward, then you're kind of going to have to grab the scout ward. Hopefully they will do that for you, not, be a bad support in general. That's what they should be doing. Anyway, after that, you want to go with a Brawler's Ward. Brawler's Ward with 2 minor strikes and 1 basic mana. If you want to go all strikes, go for it. I would recommend the mana because she's going to need it. After that, you want to go with a cheap Whirling Wand. Or you could go with the Charging Brute. Depending on how many points you've saved up, Charging Brute is a lot safer for farming. However, Whirling Wand is going to give you your attack speed you need to start doing some damage with her. And that Whirling Wand contains 1 minor strike, 1 minor strike, and 2 of a kinetic. Yes. So 2 minor strikes, 1 kinetic. Good. Anyway, moving on to the next part is going to be the second Whirling Wand. You're usually going to want to build 2 of them before you go for your crit bonus, or crit in general for that matter. You want to go with a Whirling Wand of a kinetic, a major cast, and a major cast. After that, you're going to want to go for the Rift Magnus Scepter. As you can see, they are both the same. 1 major wound in each, 2 casts in each. Anything more than that is overkill with this amount of attack speed. That much crit is just not worth it. You will not get enough damage off late game. This build is meant to hit hard, and it hits 500s with the crit later. With the Orb Prime, it gets up to 600 plus. It is a very hard hitting build. However, I know other carries definitely hit harder than her. However, with the attack speed she has the upper hand every time in a 1v1 situation. In a team fight, you just play along with it as best you can. Sparrow does need some buffs, but she is not awful by any means. Moving on to the second Rift Magnus Scepter, or you go for the Feral Stone. Usually what I do is I ditch the first Whirling Wand because it's a nice cheap card, right? And then you go for the Feral Stone with 3 minor kinetics. Just keep it nice and cheap, finish it off, get your 100% crit bonus, and you're good to go. From there on, you then go with either another Whirling Wand, depending on what you want. This one's more expensive. This is my late game one, so normally I go for a second Rift Magnus Scepter, simply for the crit. As you can see, they're both the same there. They are both identical. And then you finish off with the Whirling Wand with a major kinetic, major cast, major cast. Charging Brute is a completely optional early farming card that you can use in place of the Whirling Wand, or hell, even after it if you want to. But it is recommended to use occasionally, especially if you're being ganked a lot from, like, say, a Kalari or something. Use this card. It will save your life. And I also want to mention real quick that I have 3 strike tokens and 1 cast token. I just threw in as many extras as I can into these, to get points here, as that really, really will help you out. Just having that extra strike token occasionally is really helpful to your game. But there you guys have it. That is Shred and Dead version 2. Now, I know a lot of my builds are getting out to date here. That is why I'm updating them. Sparrow, being one of my favorite carries, had to update her. Murdoch is on his way next. But yeah, guys, let me know how the build works out for you guys. Hopefully it'll help out a lot of you who are trying to play Sparrow and just cannot do it. Let me know what you guys want to see. Recommend some games to me. And as always, I will see you guys next time. Peace.